the RPO complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give on the inside. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Holds it in. Turning it on. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Makes a man miss. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
But I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now. With a nice lead here late in the 3rd quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
Caught on the outside, it's Hunt. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Buys a little time. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Picked off to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
Back to pass, it's Sellers. Gets it out quickly. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Wide receiver going in motion. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Makes the grab past the marker. Touchdown, Kentucky! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Kentucky, 18.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
Back to throw, it's Sellers.
You know, as an offense, you've got to do a better job pass protecting, and you've got to start thinking about max protection at this point of the game, because if you don't get hats on hats, your quarterback goes down on his own 2-yard line. You're lucky you didn't give up a safety.
He's going to run it. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the first down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up 4th.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Kentucky going quickly. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. He's got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they'll try to tack on 2. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bennett. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Wide open space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well, so this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense doing their job getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
And the Gamecocks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Going for the big play. And he's got it inside the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would